Good morning grade 6. Welcome back to grade 6 mathematics class. Hope you all are doing great today. Let's learn how we can measure angles today. So to measure an angle, we need a protractor. You can see a protractor like this one in your geometry box. So have a look at it. You can see markings are given on a protractor. You can see markings from 0 to 180 on a protractor. There are two sets of markings. So these are two scales. One is the inner scale, the other one is the outer scale. Each smaller division corresponds to 1 degree. So you have markings which correspond to 0 degree to 180 degree. And you see the straight edge of the protractor, there is a baseline and the midpoint of the baseline is also marked. Now, let me explain to you how to measure an angle using a protractor. So here you have an angle AOB. Let's see how we can place a protractor to measure this angle. First step, you have to place a protractor in such a way that the baseline of the protractor coincides with one of the arms of the angle. Also, the midpoint of the baseline should coincide with the vertex of the angle. So here the vertex is point O. Ray OB is one of the arms or sides of the angle. So we have placed the protractor in such a way that ray OB coincides with the baseline of the protractor and midpoint of the baseline coincides with vertex O. Now we have two scales, the inner scale and outer scale. Which scale to choose? We have to choose the scale in which the 0 marking of the scale coincides with one of the arms. So here ray OB coincides with the 0 marking of the inner scale of this protractor. So in this case we have to choose the inner scale of this protractor. Now the next step is to check at which point the other arm of the angle coincides with the marking on the protractor. So here ray OB coincides with a marking on the protractor. Let's see how to count the value. So here you have 0 degree and this point corresponds to 10 degree, this 20 degree, 30 degree and this long line you see here, that is 35 degree. And remember, every smaller division on a protractor corresponds to 1 degree. So after 35 degrees, 36, 37 degrees. You can see the arm OA or the ray OA coincides with the point 37 degree on this protractor. So you can say angle AOB equal to 37 degree. Now this is less than 90 degree. So this is an acute angle. Now let me show you another example. You have ray AOC here. So let's place the protractor to find the measurement of this angle. So here we have placed the protractor such a way that one of the arms coincides with the baseline of the protractor. Also the vertex O coincides with the midpoint of the baseline. See, the arm OC coincides with the 0 marking on the outer scale of the protractor. So in this case we have to choose the outer scale to take the measurement. Now see at which point the other arm coincides with the marking on the protractor. The arm OA coincides with the marking corresponding to 143 degree on the outer scale. See, 0 degree, 10 degree, 20 degree, 30 degree, it goes on like that. Here it is 140 degree, then 141, 42, 43. So it coincides with the point where it corresponds to 143 degree on the outer scale of the protractor. So we can write angle AOC is equal to 143 degree. So you can see it is more than 90 degree and hence this is an obtuse angle. So children, I hope now you know how to measure an angle using the protractor in your geometry box. You have to go through this topic once again, which is given under the heading measuring angles in page number 180 of your textbook. Once you have gone through that, you will be ready to do the first 5 questions of exercise 12.3. And once you are done with the answers, please do take a picture and send this through Teams. So that's all for today children. We'll meet in the next class with a new topic. Till then, bye.